F1 drivers struggled to name one of their fellow stars. Multiple of Pierre Gasly's fellow F1 drivers couldn't remember his 2020 Italian Grand Prix victory when placed on the spot during the latest edition of the Grill the Grid YouTube series. The drivers were tasked with going through the alphabet and naming a Grand Prix winner for each letter, with only surnames counting towards the challenge. This proved to be a tough ask for many. When the alphabet rolled around to the letter G, the drivers were left stuttering as they tried to remember a race winner. Alex Albon was particularly perplexed, asking the production team, G as a surname. Current driver, before trailing off. Nico Hülkenberg pondered over submitting ex-Haas driver Romain Grosjean as his answer, before remembering that the Frenchman, now driving in IndyCar for Andretti Autosport, failed to win a Grand Prix during his F1 career. Yuki Tsunoda and Charles Leclerc, both extremely close friends with Gasly, had to think long and hard before submitting their answers. Tsunoda incorrectly guessed Antonio Giovinazzi in desperation, while Leclerc finally remembered the win. Even more amusing were the replies of Carlos Sainz and Lance Stroll. The pair stood on the podium with the French driver at the end of the chaotic race at Monza that weekend but still had trouble answering when put on the spot. Sainz needed some hints from the presenter before finally remembering the result, but for Stroll, there was no such help as the Canadian driver was forced to pass on the round with the race completely escaping his mind. The driver's failure to recall Gasly's incredible victory was surprising. Among fans, the race has gone down as one of the most memorable, chaotic and entertaining since the start of the turbo hybrid era, but the drivers struggled to recount the result. The 27-year-old's first and only Grand Prix victory came thanks to a helping of fortune followed by 24 laps of stellar defensive driving. The Frenchman inherited the lead of the race in the laps following the red flag restart after Leclerc's Ferrari was sent hurtling into the tyre barrier at the Parabolica, eventually moving into P1 after Lewis Hamilton was forced to pit and serve a 10-second stop-go penalty. When the order settled, it was Sainz and Stroll trailing with just under 20 laps remaining. Sainz, then driving for McLaren, had plenty of pace but couldn't snatch the lead away from the AlphaTauri driver, who took the checkered flag to secure an, almost, unforgettable victory.